I'm Jack Stoddart, I'm the Artistic Director of Ramshacklicious Theatre Company. We've been researching and developing a new show called Band at the End of the World. The inspiration for this show has been brass band music and clown, and we've been researching cults and how these exist within modern day society, and what you get if you get a bunch of people together who are just ordinary people and they all think that the world's going to end, and how do they act and react, and what is it they've got to share with the audience.
My name's John Nicholson and I'm directing this show from the company Ramshacklicious. The show is a celebration of people that believe the end of the world is coming. They are a disparate group of people who have come together because they share a common belief that things are about to change in a big way.
The show operates as a walkabout with a static piece in the middle. So the idea is that we turn up unannounced to a festival and we cut through our crowd. We're looking for the place where we think the world is going to end, and then we create our space where a happening happens that will last about 30 minutes.
We're not anarchists!
We've been looking at different ways of using rituals within our performance, and we took some real life inspiration and then we made it our own and found the games and the fun within it, the ridiculousness of these cults and how they use these rituals. So we've been using clown and different ways of playing to play and find these ideas. Lots of food has come out in the process, so we're working with kind of biscuits and tomatoes and oranges, and to play these rituals in all earnest and seriousness, but they become ridiculous and quite funny.
And the process was, a lot of fun, where anything went. Anything from filling a mouthful of biscuits and spitting them at each other to fish flying out of cannons. Any idea that came up that felt like fun, we tried to incorporate it into the show.
This process has allowed us to explore lots of different aspects of this show in terms of content of the show and the design. It's allowed us to experiment to prototype stage with different effects and the set. The next stage of this process, when we come to make the show fully, will be to develop all the design aspects of the show. So we'll be mounting the set, the structure on a vehicle, on a van, which will allow a little bit more space for all the effects and the instruments and PA, which ultimately will allow us to play to bigger audiences. We made a structure, kind of a homemade structure that they would make themselves on wheels, and we called it the Aurora Mobility Unit. This is the thing that they take around to different towns to warn people and explain people what's going to happen and what they should expect when the world ends through ridiculous scenarios. The show is going to grow in size to a mid-scale production, and the effects will grow bigger than that, allowing us to leave a spectacular impact with our audiences.
Every show there will be a new elected leader for that town that the show goes to, and that town will develop their own travelling group of believers who will spread the word. So the show's going to go global very quickly.